Well, a van driving into a group of worshippers at a mosque just hours ago in London. Police now investigating this as a terror attack. Here to weigh in, National Security Analyst Shillman Fellow for the Clarion Project, Ryan Mauro. Thank you very much for joining us, Ryan, this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So the latest information that we have is that there's a 48-year-old, we've been told he's a white male, who is being questioned at this hour. He's being given a mental health evaluation. What if this was a retaliatory attack?
Well, if that is the case, and the indications are leaning in that direction, although there's still that possibility it could be an attack inspired by ISIS because they hate Muslims that they disagree with so much. But if this was a retaliatory attack by an anti-Muslim extremist, then we really need to be on guard and be disturbed, not just because of how horrific the attack itself was, but because of how this plays into the hands, the stated plans of ISIS. For example, I'm holding in my hands right now a 12-page article that was written by ISIS in one of their magazines where they said that they have something called the extinction of the gray zone plan. And what that means is that they view the majority of Muslims that are living in the West, especially Europe, as being viable targets, that they are on the enemy side as ISIS sees it. Then there are those that support ISIS. And then there's the gray zone in the middle. People who have not chosen either side are radical, but not quite on the ISIS side. And according to their thinking, triggering anti-Muslim responses is what will bring that radical gray zone over into their army.
You know, I still think people are angry right now all over the world, and especially in England after the Manchester concert attack, seeing all those kids killed, you know, seeing newlywed couples, you know, driven apart or one killed in the bridge attack. There's anger there, and people don't respond logically, and some people make really stupid mistakes. This didn't surprise me at all. Am I crazy for not being surprised that something like this has happened?
Well, if you look at online comment sections, no, you wouldn't. You would expect something like this to happen because there is a lot of hate out there. But it's more than just responding to the jihadist threat. I wouldn't want to, there's an additional ingredient there that we have to zero in on. At some point, if this is an anti-Muslim extremist, he felt that he would be celebrated as a hero for doing this. At some point, some influence came over him that said, yes, you are supposed to treat Muslims as a whole negatively, and doing this is the right thing to do. He didn't just read the news and then say, this is what I'm going to do. There's another factor in there.
Yeah, it's just a shame all around, and just a terrible story. Ryan, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ryan.
Okay, 5:16 here on the East Coast. The Navy dealing with a training standstill after pilots refused to fly